So, it is very, very important to men for women to enjoy themselves in bed. And we want to. We really, 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 really want to. But it's not always possible. And so it's really sad when we can't. And we don't want to be rude and tell our husbands that we're bored with it, or that it kind of hurts, or that we don't want to do it anymore because we're not getting off and we're just frustrated. And so we say we're tired and we don't feel like it tonight, and she's always tired, and then he's got an excuse to go out and mess around with somebody else, and he wonders if he's married to the right person, and life just gets so complicated all over satisfaction. Now, the thing about men wanting women to enjoy themselves is they need women to enjoy themselves, because that is what makes them feel successful as men, happy as men. It helps them to perform. It gets them really erect to know that they're pleasing their woman. But there's something else that happens. They need variety. So if she isn't a really creative lover who's willing to dress up in heels or wear a corset or do her hair differently or pluck everything down there so that she's bald one day and surprise him, or, do stuff like that, then the only way he knows how to spice things up is to go see another woman, to find a different face and a different body and a different size and a different shape, different amount of flexibility, different favorite position. So men tend to spice things up and keep themselves going with the one they married, the one at home, the one they're committed to, by messing around. I bet y'all didn't think we knew that, did you? Guys, I bet some women didn't know that, but it is true. Now, it is also true that some men are hardwired for monogamy, and they have a romantic fantasy, like most women do, of fidelity and faithfulness and being deeply in love with each other, and that is what fuels their desire. And if a woman messes around and they find out, they're so destroyed because they were not able to satisfy her and keep her at home, that it undermines their ability to perform. And if they are a stud pony who thrills their lady beyond anybody else, and she doesn't have any desire to be with anybody else, then he gets bored with the same old, same old, same old. And he's got to go out and get him some strange in order to perform at home. And so it just gets really complicated really fast when you get into relationships and start making commitments, because some people are not capable of living up to what their partner's idea of a commitment is. And so I'm not sure where this is going. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that, we need to be talking about it. It needs to be out in the open. So I started out talking about how important it is to men for a woman to be satisfied in bed. And we want to be satisfied. We really, really do. And if we are, it's pretty rare to be committed to a man who has a romantic fantasy and that turns him on. Usually he's going to have to. I don't know, usually might be a little bit too much. I hope so. I hope usually is an exaggeration. But I'm still going to stick with it. I'm still thinking he's probably going to need some variety to keep performing. Otherwise, the relationship goes stale, and he's not going to be able to do it as often, nor is he going to want to. But if he sees somebody else cute outside the relationship, boom, his desire is rejuvenated. Now, you can't get mad at a man for that. He can't help it. It's just the way they're hardwired. But some, hopefully, have enough good sense to realize if I go out and get me some strange, I'm liable to come home with herpes or warts or God knows what that can't be protected from with a condom. Or EBV that you get from kisses. No telling what people got in their mouth they're transmitting. And they figure out some kind of workaround to this. But in most cases, I would say, probably they're just going to be willing to take the risk, which is scary about even getting in relationships. You know, and with the fact that you could get pregnant and be forced to have a baby that's dead in your belly and it could kill you, I'm surprised women even are willing anymore. I saw a video that people are not having as much sex, and this is why. This stuff that I'm talking about right here, right now, is why people are losing interest in having sex, at least for sure. I think women are probably losing interest in sex more than men are. But some men do too. It's not a male-female thing. And I'm sure it's going on with same-sex and transgendered and all that other stuff that I don't know that much about. But I just think we need to be talking about it. And so I'm hoping we can open a conversation and you people will make comments and we can get the conversation going that will begin to heal these matters so we can have a more loving, intimate world and mutually satisfying relationships. That's what I'm hoping. And I guess that's all I want to say for now. Like if you like, subscribe if you like, and you will, and you want to. And thank you for watching all the way to the end if you did. I love you. Bye. Where is that little thing? Oh, there it is.